everybody, we're here just to give you a quick update. In this month of September, we were planning to be in America on furlough, and unfortunately that didn't happen thanks to coronavirus. Yay! So we were not able to go to America. Because of coronavirus, in the beginning our church was closed for about 3 months, and so we had a difficult time connecting with our deaf. I had to go to their homes and give devotions, or I would do a video and download it to WhatsApp and send it out to our church members. Some received it and some were not able to receive it because they didn't have the money for the data. After a bit, the government lifted the restrictions a little bit and they allowed us to have services for about an hour. But we had to social distance and wear a mask, and that created a problem. Our room is really small, and so FBCI, our team, they allowed us to use their larger building. They used it for the first service, and then they allowed us, after they were done, to use their building. It was a real blessing. And then once again, they announced the restrictions were lifted a little bit more, and we were able to have 2-hour services. But that meant that FBCI would be using their building, and it still would be difficult for us to meet with the social distancing and restrictions. Our room is really small, so our team allowed us to use their tent, and that was great. It was really, really good for our church. And our church really began to grow during this time. But now we're in the rainy season, and we have to go back to our small little room, and it is packed full. Yeah, it's fun. Since though all this and the restrictions and everything, churches have sent us extra support, and they wanted to reach out to the deaf. We had events. First one was in Kumasi. We sent out a message that we were going to give out provisions, and during that time over 319 deaf people heard the gospel. We were able to give them provisions during this time, some food. So it's almost like we're feeding the 5,000. I don't know about that, but next event we were planning to go to the villages around the lake, but that just didn't work out. We had some issues, and so one of our church members, he's from a farther town, Offenso, and I discussed it with him, made the plans, and we had an event there, and we got to see 31 deaf people come and hear the gospel, and they brought their hearing family members as well, and they got saved, and we were to give them food, their physical need as well. And then the third event, we went to Obuasi, and this is where they have a deaf school. We talked it over with the headmistress. She was going to let us use their building, and so we went, and we had, again, a big crowd. We had 99 deaf people hear the gospel, plus their hearing family members. The parents of the deaf children came, interpreters came, and it was just a real blessing to see this. We're going to plan again with the villages around the lake. They told us that they're ready for us, and so we're planning this. Yeah, and as long as the Lord keeps on giving and providing, we're just going to keep on going. Yeah. Our deaf church has grown. We've had a high day of 65, and we've had salvations every week and baptisms every week for 2 months now. It's amazing. It's not just me or my wife sharing the gospel, but our church members sharing the gospel. Them explaining the gospel in their language, and it just fits. They do it so well, and they do it better than us. They can share the gospel better than us. Their language just fits, and they do a good job of making sure it's a clear presentation of the gospel, and people are getting saved and they get it. It's wonderful to see. I think that's the most thrilling thing about what's been going on lately is our people sharing the gospel, and it's amazing to watch. It really is amazing to watch. And now we're back in our small little room. We need your prayers. We're looking for some land or maybe a building to rent. In town, in the city of Kumasi, it's really difficult to find something centrally located for the deaf to all come. You realize that they come in from all different sorts of areas to receive the truth. But the gospel just goes on. We're just going to get the gospel out however God wants us to. It's all God. It's His work. He's doing amazing, amazing things here. And we're just so thrilled that we can be a part of it, and we're thrilled that you guys get to be a part of it too. Thank you. Thank you for your support and your love and your prayers. We love you guys. Thank you for loving us as your missionaries. We love you guys. God bless.